Hi guys! I'm Diana Grace and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will talk about my January and February favorites. I want to review products regularly, but I don't like to talk only negatively about products that I don't like. So if there is a product that I really don't like, I will just skip reviewing it. This is why I wanted to focus on my favorites instead. But of course, I'm always honest about my opinions. And one more thing, a couple of days ago, I posted a picture on Instagram where I showed my mini haul from London. I mainly buy some Korean beauty products, and since there were so few products, I figured that I shouldn't make a full YouTube video about it, since I just thought that it wouldn't be that interesting. So instead, I made an Instagram story where I show you the products and I talk a bit about them. But some people actually requested a video where I showed the mini haul and where I review the products. So at the end of this video, I will show the products that I bought in London, and when I have tested them out thoroughly, I will review them in another video in the future. So I hope that you'll enjoy that. By the way, in this video I'm going to show you 3 categories, and those are skincare, hair care, and makeup. First up is the Mamonde Rose Water Toner. This actually contains 90.89% rose water, and it's very soothing and hydrating. You can apply it either with a cotton pad or just your hands. You just pat it on your skin, or you can actually make like your own custom sheet mask. What I do then is that I just use cotton pads that are square and very thin, and I just soak them with this toner and I place them on my skin and leave it on for maybe 5 to 15 minutes. You can apparently also use this as a mist. Just pour some over to a spray bottle and you just mist it on your skin throughout the day. This actually also smells very good, and it's probably the best toner that I have ever tried, just because it's so hydrating and soothing, and I just love how it feels on my skin. And since it is so hydrating, I think that it would suit all skin types. Here we have the Cosrx Natural BHA Skin Returning Azole. So a couple of websites state that this is actually a toner, or you can use it as a toner. I saw it at SocoGlam, and I also saw that some other web pages and people were stating that, but I was a bit confused because it doesn't say that it's a toner on the bottle. At least, yeah, I can't see that. And I also haven't read anywhere that it has pH regulating properties, and that is like one of the main reasons for why I use a toner, so that I can calm down my skin after washing it with a cleanser and water. So I sent an email to Cosrx to clear it up, and they actually told me that yes, you can use it as a toner. And I also asked them if it was okay to use it every day, because it smells a little bit alcoholic, and I also felt that it was a little bit strong for my skin. I mean, I don't have sensitive skin, but it gave me a tingling sensation. So I was afraid that I couldn't use it every day, but they said that you can use it every day if you want. So in my opinion, you should just try it for yourself. Try using it for just a couple of days a week first, and if you feel that your skin can handle it, then you can use use it every day if you want. This product contains natural AHAs and BHAs, so it's very good for acne-prone skin or troubled skin. When my skin is especially troubled, I use it on my whole face for a couple of days, and then it really calms down my breakouts. My skin looks a lot better the next morning, and it just continues to improve every time I use it. When my skin is not that troubled and I just have a couple of breakouts, I use it as a spot treatment. I mainly use this in the morning because in the evening I like to use the Misha Time Revolution, what is it called? Something ampule, and it contains a little bit of retinol. And although it only has a low percentage of retinol, and this one only has a low percentage of BHA, actually only 1%, I just don't want to combine them just to be safe. I know that in general, when you combine BHA and retinol, they can actually neutralize each other, and then none of those products will work. But remember, if you're going to use it in daytime, then it's especially important to remember sunscreen. I mean, it's when you use products containing acid, it's very important to use sunscreen either way, but especially when you use it in the morning, your skin will become even more sensitive to the sun. So remember sunscreen. Although this feels a little bit strong for my skin if I use it too much, it is still a favorite of mine. It really calms down my breakouts, and after I began using this, I feel that I have gained more control over my skin. Next up, I have the Cosrx Hyaluronic Acid Hydra Power Essence, and this is actually almost empty, but I have another one. This contains high amounts of hyaluronic acid, and this particular ingredient I talked a lot about in the one where I'm reviewing the Laneige water sleeping mask. So go ahead, check it out if you want to learn more about this ingredient. But in short, it can bind high amounts of water or hydration to your skin. So it's very good especially if you have dehydrated skin, but it's good for everybody. After using it for just 2 or 3 days, I could already feel a difference. My skin didn't feel as tight and uncomfortable. And after about 1 or 2 months, I'm not sure how long it took, but my skin felt totally normal again. So I had a skincare analysis before I started using this and after. And before I started using it, I'm not sure what percentage my moisture level was at, but I know that I had quite dehydrated skin, especially in my cheeks, because I have combination skin and I have an oily T-zone, but I have quite normal cheeks, but they were dehydrated. And about half a year later, I took a new skincare analysis where I got measured the moisture level in my cheeks, and then it was at about 80% or a bit over 80. And I was told that that was completely normal. It is a bit thicker in consistency than, for example, the Misha Time Revolution First Treatment Essence, and also the Innisfree, the green tea seed serum. Both of them are thinner and more watery in consistency than this essence from Cosrx. So you should use the thinner consistency first before using this essence, or else it will become too sticky. When applying it is a little bit sticky upon application, but once it's dried, it's not sticky. It's very easily absorbed by the skin. I don't think that it has improved anything else when it comes to my skin, but it has definitely hydrated it a lot. Mustafa is also using it as well, and I made him go to the anesthetician to get his moisture level measured, and in just a month after using it, he went up 10% in his moisture level. Next up, we have the Mizon Snail Repair Eye Cream, and I actually emptied it just yesterday, but fortunately I got this in the mail yesterday, so it was like the perfect timing. And it is the exact same product, only that this is in a jar and this is in a tube. So this contains 80% of snail mucin, and if you are new to the Korean beauty community, to call it that, and you haven't heard about snail mucin in products before, then don't freak out. It's very common to use that ingredient in Korea. No snails are harmed if you are concerned about that, and it's also not disgusting at all. I mean, you may think that it's disgusting, but that's just, it just sits up here. It doesn't smell anything, and it's also not sticky, or maybe some products are a bit sticky, but this is not sticky at all. So I mean, I'm not even thinking about that I'm applying snail mucin on my face. It's just a really good product and I don't mind. And what snail mucin is good for is it's brightening. So if you have like hyperpigmentation marks, age spots, or yeah, just discoloration in general, it will brighten that up. And if you have fine lines, it could make them less visible. And also if you have like a rough skin texture, it could even that a bit out as well. So it's good for many things. This product in particular promises to hydrate, diminish fine lines, and to brighten up the under eye area. So it definitely hydrates, it gives a lot of hydration without feeling heavy at all. It's very lightweight, so it's very easy to smooth around the skin, which is quite important to me. I don't want to tug my skin at all, because that could potentially lead to more fine lines. But it also gets absorbed by the skin very well, so it is perfect under makeup. It also doesn't give me milia, which is a huge plus. I don't think that it has helped with my fine lines, but at least it has helped with my dark circles actually. And this is the first eye cream I have tried that actually works on my dark circles. I mean, they're still there, but it has gradually lightened my under eye area from the inner corner and downwards and outwards. It did take a while though. I didn't see any difference until maybe 2 months had gone by. So if you're trying it out, please be patient, because it takes a lot of time for the under area to get brightened. But so far I'm very happy with the results. So far, this is the best eye cream that I have ever tried. Here we have the Cosrx Centella Blemish Cream. This cream promises to calm down acne and to reduce acne scars. I'm not sure about the reducing the acne scars part, because I am using other products that also help with that, but it does help with reducing my acne or calming down my breakouts. Every time I use it on my breakouts, they are much smaller the next morning. It is very creamy, but when you smooth it out on your skin, it feels almost like an ointment, which feels a little bit weird, but it's actually not oily, it's just quite moisturizing. I use it mainly in the evening because it's a bit thick, and it's if you try it, you will notice that it's a bit hard to smooth it out, so it looks a bit white on your skin, so it makes your skin a bit lighter, only temporarily of course. But so it's not the best to use under makeup, because I feel that my makeup gets a bit uneven, and especially throughout the day. But it's very good to use in the evening. And as I said, I use it mainly as a spot treatment. So wherever I have a spot, I just use a tiny amount on it, and I smooth it out to be a thin layer on my skin, and that works very well. And sometimes if I feel that I have a lot of breakouts on my whole face, then I will use it on my whole face, because that works as well. So what's the difference between the Azole and the Centella Blemish Cream? Well, they're almost like the same when it comes to effectiveness. The Azole is just a tiny bit more effective in my opinion, and it's also a little bit easier to use, because you can just it's liquid, so it takes 2 seconds to apply it on your face. But as I said earlier, it's a bit too strong for my skin if I use it too much, and the Centella Blemish Cream is not strong at all. Also, the Centella Blemish Cream does not contain any acid, it just contains centella and I think also tea tree. So I think that it works well for sensitive skin as well. So on most days I prefer the Azole one, but sometimes when I want to take a break from acids, I like to use the Centella Blemish Cream. The last skincare product that I am going to talk about is this one. Huge, right? And it is the Holika Holika 99% Aloe Soothing Gel. And well, this is very big, but it also comes in a smaller version. It actually smells very good. So it contains 99% fermented aloe vera leaf juice, and it actually also contains Centella asiatica extract. So it calms down my breakouts as well, and it instantly calms down my redness, which I think is amazing. This aloe vera gel is very lightweight. It is sticky upon application, but once it's dried, it's not sticky at all. It dries fast and it dries completely matte, and I feel that it kind of seals everything in. If I have layered a lot of products on my skin beforehand and I feel that it's starting to become a bit sticky, then when I put this aloe vera gel over it and I wait for it to dry, it's not sticky on my skin at all. I feel that this does not deliver enough hydration on its own, especially if you have dry skin or dehydrated skin, and especially in winter. But in combination with other hydrating products, like for example an essence, a serum, and another good moisturizer, it's perfect. And you can also use this on sunburns, so it's very good to have in your cabinet during summer. And also you can use it in your hair, on your body, and the imagination sets the limits. Stoffel has also been using it actually, and he also likes it. He especially likes to use it after shaving, because he feels that it calms down his skin. And now it's almost empty, and I have started using another product because I like to test out different products. But I am definitely going to buy it again in the future, especially for summer, I think. Moving on to the next category, and it is hair care. And this actually makes my hair tangle free. No kidding. The last category is makeup. And first up is the Etude House AC Cleanup Mild BB Cushion over to what I bought in London.